Hey, what is going on, Pisces? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on? Pisces. What message do we have for Pisces? All right, Pisces. I was looking because I actually got goosebumps. So let's get into it. I know you probably can't see them, but all right. So the first thing I see, Pisces, I feel like there's this connection that's before you. Now that this may be someone, I feel like there's a new energy, but it may not necessarily be someone new. I just feel like there's a new dynamic. So it could be someone new or someone that you already knew, someone that you already knew, but the dynamic has changed. The energy has changed between the two of you. The reason why I feel like it may be someone that you might already know, we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like this may be someone you know and someone that you're friends with. It could be a new friend. But I feel like this all started in a very different way. Very impulsive. I feel like there was a lot of physical energy between you and this person. So this may have started in more of a sexual connection. We're all adults, right? It seeming like that was, there was just this chemistry. There was this feeling, this draw that you had to each other, and I feel like it started off more in a flirtatious, sexual nature. But I feel like there is that aspect that, like I said, I feel like you could have been friends first, and then something happened between the two of you. You finally, got physical. But I feel like that unlocked something that neither one of you were expecting. I don't feel like either one of you saw what was right in front of you. And what I do see is I feel like this person, what you have unlocked, there's some real feelings here, some really strong, intense feelings between the two of you. It's not like a lot of things I've seen. It's really different. I feel like from the moment that this took a different turn, things started to become more real. This connection became real. This is huge. I feel like I said, it started off very impulsive, very, very intense physically. But in that physical moment, a connection was exposed. A connection that will not go away now. A connection that we're going to seek out. We're going to want it. We're going to go after it. I feel like with this person, there's this energy There's no secrets. There's no fear. And why that's huge is because so many times we feel a certain way towards someone, or we feel connected to someone, and there's still that lingering fear of worst case scenarios. There's still that feeling of not being completely open, but with this person, it's being drawn out of you. The two of you are being honest with each other to a point where you weren't honest. You weren't this honest with anyone ever. We got that Queen of Swords. You know, I feel like you're both leveling up here. I feel like you've unlocked. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, it can't be shut again. You've unlocked something in each other that's caused this huge transformation with that Death card. I mean, we have new love. So like I said, the dynamic here has changed drastically. We have new love, and then we meet the Lover's card. I mean, this is a soulmate connection. It might even be deeper than that. It may even go as deep as a twin flame connection. And a lot of people say that people don't usually end up with their twin flames, or it's not necessarily a given. In this case, I actually truly believe that you will. You know, I feel like it was like your two wandering souls that connected in a way that brought out something that connected you forever. You know, with that Lover's card, like I always like to say, it reminds me of that iceberg love. You know, we saw something, we felt something, but then when we got close, we felt everything, we saw everything. We can't unsee what we saw. You know, we knew there was something there, but the closer we got to realize how big this really is, how deep this connection goes, and the true potential behind it. You know, I mean, I feel like it's this unspoken communication that you had in this moment of pure ecstasy. And now this is moving so much faster. This become so much bigger than we first thought it would be. Sometimes we find that person, even if that person's already around us, it takes a certain moment. And I feel like with this, it took that moment of that physical intimacy. And I'm not talking about necessarily the act of, the lovemaking. I'm not saying it has to be that. I'm saying there was a moment. It could be a kiss. It could be an embrace. It could be just as simple as a touch. But that was enough to unlock what was locked away in both of you. And now this is moving forward very quickly. And like I said, neither one of you are ignoring what you're feeling. And that's the biggest thing to take away from this. This is what's huge about this, is sometimes when we feel that way, one or both of us can be hesitant. There's no hesitant energy here. We're both nurturing this. We both want this. You both want to move forward with this. You're both finding an extreme amount of balance in this connection. And like I said, you can't, even if you wanted to, you couldn't hide it from them. And even if they wanted to, they couldn't hide it from you with that Eight of Swords in reverse. There's no fear. It's that fearless energy. I feel like we just came out of the darkness, and now the whole world is illuminated. We have that Ten of Cups and the Sun card. The sun has come out. We have a lot of happiness in this connection. A long, long, happy connection. A bond that I feel like is going to last forever. Like I said, I feel like a lot of times, this is a very unique way of unlocking it. It was very unique, but the thing that's great about unique things is it's never happened before. Or it doesn't happen very often. But for you, it's happening. Now, one of the things that I want to really emphasize is how open and honest we can be with each other. Like I said, with that Queen of Swords, and then we have that Eight of Wands. Very easy to communicate with each other. I mean, I feel like it just flows when you're around each other. I mean, you're reaching depths that neither one of you have reached before, and we're embracing it. We're not fighting it. There's no fighting this. We're not trying to fight it, and because of that, we have that emotional fulfillment, and we have the Emperor and Empress sitting side by side on the throne. That nurturing energy meets that protective energy, and they form that bond that is unbreakable. There's so much balance here between the two of you, and you didn't even see it coming. That's the greatest part about this. This is why when I pull cards, I see the whole picture. I see everything I want to say, and these are like it becomes like a picture book. I'm showing you the pictures to show you the story. And that's the story I seen from when I first laid the cards down. Like I said, I got goosebumps because this is something coming seemingly out of nothing. This is everything coming out of seemingly nothing. The strength in this connection. Like I said, you're unlocking each other, exploring each other, allowing each other just to be yourselves and embracing that. Very comfortable in it. And because of that, we can continue to unlock each other. It's like two becoming one. And I know that sounds super corny, but I don't know how else to say it. Like I said, the potential here is off the charts. We have the King of Cups. That emotional fulfillment, or that emotional maturity leading to that emotional fulfillment. Being able to fulfill each other in ways that no one else has ever been able to fulfill you. Being open with this person, and then being open with you in ways that you couldn't be open with anyone else before. And that's why I say this is a soulmate connection, and it's as deep as a twin flame connection, because I feel like you're both very similar. You've both been down very similar paths, and that path led you to each other. This wasn't a by chance meeting. This wasn't a by chance connection. I mean, I feel like you were brought to each other. And now we can let go of all the shit that doesn't matter. Because all that matters is standing before you. All that truly matters is the connection that is before you. You've linked with this person. And this link grows stronger and stronger over time. There's nothing you can't say to each other. There's nothing you can't do with each other. It's when fantasy meets reality. I love that. I'm sweating a little bit. This is hot. It is. This is such a hot energy, though, too. It's like you. We'll get into that in a minute. I got some thoughts. I got some thoughts on the matter. With this person, we have Aries, Sagittarius, we have Aquarius and Gemini. We do have some Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I don't want to sound too corny, but being with the right person on a intimate, physical, sexual nature, being with that right person is completely different. completely different. You know, it's more intense, it's more passionate. You know, it's not just a sexual encounter. I mean, you can have sexual encounters with anybody, and it's not to say it won't feel good, but with the right person, it almost goes past the point of there's words for it. You know, you're exploring each other, you know, looking into each other's eyes while, you know, while you have this passion running through you, just exploring each other and almost to the point where you're devouring each other into the point where you become one. Where there's parts of there's moments where you don't even know where you end and they begin, and I mean that in a very classy way. Very, I mean, it's not just physical though. It's more than physical. We throw the physical into a pot with emotion and mental compatibility and in depth, passion, intensity. We roll it all up in one big ball, and then we slam it together, and that's there's no word for it. You know, we can try to come up with words like a euphoric feeling or this and that, but there's nothing. I mean, it comes from within. And like I said, I mean, you can have a sexual encounter with anybody, really. You can. And yeah, you can have some people that it really felt good with. But it pales to comparison to what this feels like. You know, like I said, it's these are the images I get in my head, and I enjoy them. I'm sorry if I feel kind of like it sounds kind of weird, but just two people, just absolutely enjoying each other to a point where nothing else is real in those moments. Nothing else matters. Nothing else exists. And it's almost like being in a place where it's just you and them. And it's a place that it's a secret, safe place that you share with this person that you can always go back to. It's not just a momentary encounter where you're never gonna find it again. It's a place where you can embrace it. You can meet each other there. You can feel, you know, you share with that one person, and we can always go back there, and we can always make it better. It's always gonna get better the more that we understand each other, the more that we feel each other. But like I said, it's very intense. You know, like I said, it's like having someone look deep into your eyes while, you know, we hit that pinnacle of that pinnacle state where it just hits a different realm. And it's kind of leaving me speechless because I really don't have a word for it. And I don't think there is a word for it. And I think that's what makes it so amazing. It's a feeling of a place where the word hasn't been created yet. Let me know what the word is. I feel like you're going to know. And it may even leave you speechless as well. But like I said, it's deep. You know, it's not... I don't want to go too graphic for you, but it's not the, you know, the quickie or the, you know, passionate 10 minutes that you're probably used to. I feel like this goes much deeper than that. And on top of it all, like I said, I mean, you're throwing all these things into one mixing bowl, and what you're getting out of it is something truly unique. You know, you're throwing in love and passion and friendship. I mean, best part is that neither one of you saw this coming. I really don't think either one of you saw this coming. Didn't expect it. Anyway, I'm going to sit in this feeling for a while. Thank you for that. I enjoy love. I enjoy passion. And I enjoy being able to be part of some people's moments. You know, it's part of doing this that I absolutely love. Because like I said, I get these visions in my head while I'm doing readings, and to be part of that, to have that in my life, I mean, there's no thanks. You know, again, words fall short, but I appreciate you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.